Thank you so much. So yes, my name is Darlene Kim. I am a Star Master and in the Royal Leaders Club, and I am from ATOMY, USA. I was born in the USA in a place called Honolulu. But as I was growing up, I lived in many different places actually, and I even lived overseas. And currently, I live in New Jersey, and that is where I met ATOMY in New Jersey. So I think, I'm not sure, but maybe some of you are wondering, what ethnicity is she? Is she Korean? Is she Japanese? I mean, some people have asked me, is she Filipina? So I want to introduce, I am of mixed ethnicity. I'm part Korean, I'm part Japanese, and I'm part Native Hawaiian. My first language is English. My only language is English. So yes, I was born in the USA. I might have a different story than some other leaders, but we all come from different backgrounds. We all may come have different languages as well. But in ATOMY, we all have something in common, right? We love ATOMY, we use the products, and for me, ATOMY brings people together. It's so wonderful. Now, I just want to remind everyone, every leader started as a beginner. Whether you see an Imperial Master or anyone else who's here, every leader started as a beginner. So everyone starts differently as well. So for example, when I went to my very first seminar, I did not know that I was already using the ATOMY toothbrush. Amazing. I went to my first seminar and I saw the product I was using on the screen and I had no idea that it was a business opportunity at that time. So you have your own beginner story. I really believe that one day, if like, let's say right now you're just starting, well, this is the beginning of your story. If right now you're doing the business and maybe you're struggling, maybe this is part of your suffering story, which leads to your success story, right? We all have a different story, and remember to enjoy the journey. This is something I want to point out to many people, that take initiative. When you come to ATOMY, please take initiative to learn. And remember, it's not about time. It's about activity. Because how many of you could raise your hand, how many of you have heard this question? Or maybe you've asked the question yourself, right? How many of you have said, how long have you been a member? Right? I've heard many people ask, how long have you been a member? And usually it's because they're trying to get some indication of how long it's going to take them to maybe reach that level. But everyone's different, right? Or maybe they're just curious about how long people have been a member. But usually that question is about some kind of indication or prediction of how they're going to do on their journey. Well, I'd like to say, let's think deeper about that. It's not about time, because a lot of people just register for membership, and maybe they spent many years as a consumer before they see the business opportunity, before they do it as a business. And then sometimes you start part-time or less than part-time, like me. I started less than part-time. Or some people jump into the business and they do it full-time right away. You can't compare those two situations, right? So just remember, everyone's situation is different. And you don't have to compare each other about how long it takes. Because in order to move along your journey, it's about activity. It's about taking action towards your goals. So I hope that people realize that when you sign up for membership, it's not just about waiting and somehow success is going to come to you. It's about being active as soon as possible. If you want to go faster, then you take action faster, right? Makes sense. Next, I want to talk about the success system. ATOMY is system income. It really is. And they provide these success systems to us for free. They support us very much. Remember, I met ATOMY Business I got invited to a seminar. And it was, we went to the seminar. None of us knew that the seminar would be in Korean, but all the events were in Korean back in those days. You know, I was so grateful that when I went to the seminar, they had English translation there. Thank God. So I could understand the information that was being told. Now, the thing about me is I remember going to the seminar and I had an open mind, which is really important to have an open mind. Also, I didn't pay attention to the things that were maybe not perfect in the seminar. I didn't get distracted by image or the things that were not perfect. I looked deeper into what was important, the deeper information. And, I think if you do that, stay focused on what's important and have an open mind to learn. Because it only took one seminar for me to see my future. I was so interested after one seminar. And the different parts that they had in the company motto, my goodness. I was like, what kind of company motto is this? There's heart and value in it. It was amazing. And then when the product presentation, I said, well, I'm already using a product. I was already impressed with the product. And then I found out this is a business opportunity. So my ears were more open. And then the compensation plan. My goodness, I started to see the compensation plan and I said, this is genius. This is so good for me in my situation. And it was so good for other people. I got really excited. And then I heard the vision speaker. And the vision speaker really opened their heart. And so I was like, wow, this is so amazing. Not only were my ears open, my mind was open to the opportunity, but my heart was open too. So after that seminar, I was really interested. And I remember I was so hungry for information. I was so excited because I found hope and I could see the vision of my future there. Now, I will tell you, I couldn't sleep. After I met ATOMY, I was so excited. I couldn't sleep. So I hope that, maybe you have the same story, is when you found the hope in ATOMY and you could see that it was so interesting to you, maybe you couldn't sleep either. For myself, I don't have experience in this kind of industry. So everything I learned, how to do ATOMY, I learned here in ATOMY. So when you start ATOMY, you don't have to come in with experience. You learn everything you need to know here. Everyone who walks in the door, whether they have experience or not, they still have to learn ATOMY. So it's kind of like equal opportunity when you join ATOMY. We have so many success systems. You could have mentors, and there's so much information now. And I would say I started at a time where it was I joined about a year or so after it opened in the USA. And I can see all the history. We've advanced so much since then. Those of you starting now, doing the business now, you are coming in at an amazing time. I have so many resources and you have so many resources. ATOMY has provided and advanced so much that we have more resources now than we've ever had before. We didn't have videos. We didn't have these video conferencing tools before. My goodness. ATOMY keeps evolving and it will continue to do that. Do you agree? It's amazing. So please, self-study, do self-development. The things I've learned here in ATOMY not only helped me in business, but helped me in my personal life as well. So amazing. Thank you so much, ATOMY. I wanted to point out here that, I've had other careers in the past. Probably you have too. I've had multiple careers in the past, and I realized in all the careers I had before, there was something missing. And I found everything I was looking for actually in ATOMY. I was looking for financial freedom. A lot of people are, because I wanted to get rid of my money worries. And I was looking for a meaningful work, a purposeful work that I would enjoy with a beautiful lifestyle. And financial freedom leads to time flexibility. And if you're looking for any of these, you could find it here in ATOMY. So what I want to start with is I want to take you on a journey of what I saw that made me interested in ATOMY, and maybe you could see the vision too. So when I heard that ATOMY was an online distribution hub, and way back then they were saying everything's going to go online, and I was like, I started to see that already. So this is like a shopping club, right? It's an online shopping club. It's an online shopping mall, and your membership is for free. There's no membership fee or anything like that. So I said, oh, this is risk-free. Why not? So I said, okay, I get that. I see that things are going online. And then they said, well, there's the products online have points associated with it. Every product has points associated with it, and you'll earn those points when you shop. So I think we've heard that before. You earn rewards, and it's like being a loyal consumer. And then they said it's a global company, and they talked about the vision. Right now, it started in Korea, and then the USA opened. My goodness, the expansion globally, it's more than I ever imagined when I first met ATOMY. And you're coming in at a great time. Those products, anyone in these countries can order the products from their country's website. And it's amazing. And anyone in these countries can start to do the ATOMY business at any time. So if you like the products, then try them again, use them again, continue to use the products and see what else you like in our shopping mall. But if you really like the products to the point where you would recommend them to others, please consider doing this as a business because it's so amazing. There's no sign-up fee. Membership is free. And there's no monthly purchase requirements. You don't have to force people to buy products if your products are good. So ATOMY products are so real, so amazing. They don't have to force people to buy them, right? And it's a binary system. When I heard this, they were saying you have two consumer groups, a consumer group on the left, consumer group on the right. If you really love products, don't you share them naturally? I do. I'm picky about products, and whenever I find something good in anything, I love to share it. I love to share the good with people. So this kind of aligned with me. And unlimited levels. They said there's no limit to how many people that you recommend, how many consumers that you help ATOMY make. It's amazing, unlimited. So I wanted financial freedom. I like that word, unlimited. It's up to us. Then one global membership. They said I could have a global business for free. Having some kind of a background in corporate, I was like, this is quite amazing because you have to really invest a lot if you wanted to go global in a business usually. Your membership is global. That means, let's say if you have a partner in another country, you don't have to start your business over in that country. If you have a partner in another country, it counts the same as if that partner lived right next door to you. That's truly a generous opportunity. So I was like, well, this is so great. Then unlimited point accumulation. So after one time qualification, you qualified for the lifetime of your membership. The group points can accumulate to you. That's so amazing. You don't have any kind of like maintenance requirement that I've heard from other people that I've met. In other companies, they have that. And then remember that anything you build in ATOMY stays beyond your lifetime. Whatever you build, the business you build here will last beyond your lifetime because you can inherit it to 3 generations. So I not only saw this as a good opportunity for me, but I saw it as a good opportunity for others. And that's why I could share it proudly. Once you register, let's say I was interested, I signed up and registered for membership. Why? With all those benefits, I said, there's no risk. It's risk-free. Why not try it? So I signed up for membership, and then I joined a community of happy consumers from there. But if you wanted to earn income here, it starts to be, okay, you should create a consumer group on the left and a consumer group on the right. And then they do the same thing. Whoever joins, use the products, see if they like it, and they start sharing as well. And it just duplicates. And those people tell other people, and it grows. And it grows globally as well. With the tools that we have now, these video conferencing tools, the technology that we have, it does seem like we're living in a one world system. And we could have contacts in so many countries. Okay, the top of that disappeared. Hold on one second. Okay. I do a lot of, I have a lot of Spanish speaking partners. I am a global leader. I want to tell you that really, when I met ATOMY, I fell in love. I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the company, and I fell in love with the system. And as I began to do the business, I said, this system works just like they told me. It's a very transparent company. And I felt safe and I trust. And as you go along this business, you'll see too. And I would say, look deeper into the details. We don't have time today, but look deeper into the details, because when I kept researching about ATOMY, the deeper I looked, the more information I found that it was even better than I thought. So please look deeply into it. I began to share my thoughts, my feelings, my excitement about the products, about the system. I started to share with others, and I started to create happy consumers. And out of those happy consumers, I created happy business partners too. So I really love ATOMY. I shared my heart. And sometimes being sincere is better than any technique that you can think of. One thing, this brings up a good point. You know, one thing I tell my partners along this journey, because this is a people business, I always remind people, all people are doing the best they can in the moment, right? We're all humans. We're just ordinary people here. We're not professional. I'm definitely not a professional speaker. I'm not one of those people who love the stage. I'm not a show woman. I eventually came on the stage and started to do speeches because my heart was so full and I wanted to share with people. I was like watching the presenters, and I felt like I had something that could help the members. So that gave me courage to stand on the stage, even speak in front of you. You know, not everyone's talented or comfortable in front of a lot of people, but I do it because your desire, your passion, your perseverance to help others. Okay, so what I want to say here is these are 5 things, little practical things. It comes from me that I do with my partners. When somebody's interested in ATOMY, they need practical steps. Because these days we have a lot of products, we have a lot of meetings going on. Some people are interested in ATOMY, they don't know what direction to take. So I would say, number 1, take initiative. Don't wait for someone to call you or invite you. This is your life. Take responsibility. First, use the products, because you know you have to like these products to share it. If you don't like the products, please don't do this business, because we want people to share products that they sincerely like and be honest, right? If you love the products and you want to share it with others, then start to learn about why that product is better than anything else you can find on the market. And if you go to the website and channel ATOMY, there's so much information about our products these days. So what I would say about ATOMY products has additional benefit than anything else you can find in the market. You'll see when you look deeper into the details. Then learn how to order. Sometimes not everybody knows to go to the website. Sometimes people get a little nervous about ordering products. I would say help people, show people how to order from our website, and then learn how to register. Learn how to register. You know, who goes on the left, who goes on the right. Maybe your group has a little different style. But what I like to do is you have these two consumer groups, right? And they're left and right, and they're two separate ones. What I like to do is put people who know each other, if possible, if it's possible, put people who know each other on the same side so that they can work together. You're creating a community. Then share your feelings and experiences about ATOMY Company and the products. You know, sometimes people are afraid to share because they say, oh, I don't know everything yet. You don't need to know everything. Whatever you like, just share that with other people. And also, I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this. The CEO's video where he talks about the 8 steps to success, that is from the CEO. That is from Chairman Park. That is from the founder. He is the founder and creator of this company. Please, he knows how to guide people to success. And I would encourage you, if you haven't watched the 8 steps to success video, please do that. And I'll touch on that in a moment as well. And follow the ATOMY system. I know there's so many videos out there on YouTube. There's so many personal channels and all the other social media platforms. So which way do you go? I would say plug into the main system of ATOMY first. Plug into the main system, follow the ATOMY system, and everything else is additional. So please. And one of the things that I did when I first started, I volunteered for the company. I volunteered for seminars straight from the beginning. I was always volunteering for meetings. Then all the seminars that the company had too. I learned a lot by volunteering. So if you're not volunteering now, I would encourage you to volunteer. This is the 8 steps to success. We don't have time to go over everything here, but if you could memorize these, then look deeper into it, okay? I'm just going to briefly go over it real quick. Step 1 is set a goal. Set a goal. It's similar to, I like this example. It's similar to a GPS. What's the first thing you put into the GPS? You put your destination, right? You need to put the destination first. So when you set a goal, it sets your direction. Setting goals is very important. And don't be afraid, because you could always change your goals too, but set a goal. And what I would say is dream big, because it really can happen here in ATOMY. And then commitments. Commitments, if you could set a goal, because I think you've done maybe life scenarios before, once you set a goal, you need to commit to that goal. That's your desire, your passion, your perseverance. The goal of ATOMY is so that we all can live a balanced life. To live well, to love, continuous learning, and to contribute. Wouldn't you love to live a balanced life? And ATOMY can provide that to you. So set your goal, make a commitment. Commitment, I want to just describe really quick the 3 parts. Commitment. Be committed to steer your own life. This is your life, your responsibility. I know you may have other people around you with different opinions, but remember, steer your own life. Then positive thinking. You may run into hardships. It's very rare that 100% of your effort will be fruitful, right? So be prepared, positive thinking. I would say look for the positive in any difficulty, then you'll find it, if you're looking for the positive. And then willing to work hard. This doesn't just come to us. There are steps to take. Be diligent, work hard. And list up. List up means name list. Okay? A lot of people say, I don't know anyone. I was like that. I felt like I didn't know anybody, but actually, it's because your name list sometimes you're only putting people on the list that you think will do the business with you. But actually, list up, name list means just put anyone down on the list, anyone you could think of. Because could there be someone who could benefit from the products? Yes. And is there someone who could benefit from extra income? Yes. There's different types of, I would say there's different categories of members. Some people just want to be simply consumers. That's fine. They just want to consume the products. Some people want to do the business casually. And some people really want to get rid of their money worries in a few years. Maybe they're like mastership climbers. So there's different types of members, but they all belong here. So list up, just write down anyone you could think of. If you have any partners, maybe you've had partners who say, I don't know anyone, so I can't do the business. More than likely, it's because they're just putting people down who they think will do the business with them. You don't want to judge people when you put the name on the list. People will surprise you. Okay, then invitation. Invitation means not just sending people texts, but kind of connect with them, have them meet with you, call them up, text them, but arrange a meeting and meet with people. You can invite them to the products, invite them to the business. But this is a caring business, people to people, and you want to do it sincerely. So please do some work, right? Once you make that list, start reaching out to people. And if you really believe that ATOMY could help others, then you're reaching out to them to give them help, to give them opportunity. So have that good intention, right? Good intentions for others. Then explain the business. Step 5 is explain the business. There's different parts of the business. But to be organized, you could think of it this way. Company concept, then the products, then compensation plan, and then ATOMY vision. I know sometimes in ATOMY, you are starting less than part-time or part-time, and maybe you have a full life. So one thing I would say is don't get overwhelmed and keep it all in here. What you want to do is have a notebook or a 3-ring binder, write down your notes. Write down your notes and stay organized if you want to, feel less like you can't remember everything when your life is so busy. So write it down and you have it in your book. Explaining the business, you have to know that yourself. So self-study first and then prepare yourself to meet other people. What are you going to say? You can practice at home, right? Keep practicing what you're going to say to other people. And then follow up. So important. Follow up within 48 hours. And follow up, sometimes people are scared. Well, I don't know what they're going to say. You never know. But just find out. Follow up. Get their feedback about maybe they used a product and you want to see how they felt about it. Follow up about maybe you sent them a video or you went to a seminar with them. Follow up is so important because we want to care for the people. And if you remember when you first met ATOMY, maybe you were skeptical too. So the follow-up is really to reassure people, to answer questions. And, a lot of times, sometimes people get a little negative about ATOMY, and it turns out that doesn't even exist here, whatever they were worried about. So you really want to follow up and reassure people. And consultation. Consultation is very important. And there's a few common problems that people run into here in ATOMY. In the 8 steps of success, for consultation, there's a lot of things that all the leaders go through. As you do the business, you'll find that we all go through similar experiences. So one could be that, when you want to consult your partners and you want to get consultation from your mentor, from your upline, or sponsor, whoever you have learning from. Learn from people with more experience than you. One of the issues could be that your partners come to you and say they don't know anyone. Sometimes you have to help them with that name list. You want to help them to dig into their connections. Maybe they can't think of it themselves, but when you work together, you could reassure them, and maybe you could think of they could think of more people that way. The second, a second part of consultation is this. Have you ever heard that people say, well, yeah, some people are using the products, but they're not registering for membership? How many of you heard that? You have people buying the products, but they're not registering for membership. One of the issues could be that the person is not explaining the business, not sharing their vision, not sharing how incredible the value of this opportunity is. Okay, so you want to balance that out. And then when they see that there's no risk here to try the opportunity, and there's no risk for signing up for membership, right? There's no monthly purchase requirements, nothing like that. So I would, repeat the step 5 if that's the case, and explain the business. And then the third part, sometimes a lot of people are registering, right? Easy. It's free. So a lot of people give their information. A lot of people register for membership. However, there's not much group PV. There's not much purchases. Well, it could be that that partner is not a repeat customer themselves. So you want to look into that. Are they a repeat customer? Are they really impressed with the products, and are they sharing, their testimony and how they feel about the products with other people? That could be the issue there. So, you want to try the products again, look more deeply into it, find out why they're not passionate about the products. Maybe they're just passionate about recruiting. You have to balance that out. Because in ATOMY, it's a product-focused company, consumer-driven company. And then the last part of consultation, one of the problems that you might see, that's very common, is that the business is just it's not catching momentum. It's not catching momentum like you expected. You're wondering what's going on. You want to see, are the partners being allowed to join the main system? Are the partners attending the seminars? Are they plugging in to the main system of the ATOMY company? That's very important. And I would say that was part of the key to my success as well, is that I volunteered for the company. I learned a lot, from the company's point of view, from the members' point of view. Just the experience of that really connects you to the company, and you grow deeper roots and understanding about ATOMY. One of the reasons that the business might not be taking momentum as well is you want to check on this. Are newcomers feeling welcome? Sometimes if newcomers don't feel welcome, then they leave. So you want to make sure that you have a community and an environment that's welcome to everyone. When I first came into ATOMY, there was not much diversity. But I'm of mixed ethnicity. I'm from a place with so much diversity. This country, and as I know about Canada, is a very diverse country as well. So we need to be very welcoming to everyone. And I think you can do that. You're just one person, but you really can make a difference as one person. And the last step is duplication. Duplication means really follow the footsteps of people who have more experience than you. Follow the footsteps of successful people and learn. And duplicate, what you know, just like when you first started. You tried a product, you shared what you liked about it. So please, do your self-development. That's a key to enduring and keeping going in this company. You could repeat any of these steps, but this is such a great guideline for the ATOMY business that I hope you look more into it. Now, when I saw this was so incredible to me. Now think about the job or the opportunities you have right now. Do you have the opportunity even to make $100,000 a month? It's so incredible. And it's already been accomplished with some people here in ATOMY. So we know that it's true. Something I want to mention is, sometimes you come into the company, you say, well, I'm so different. I'm so different than everyone else. I don't know if I could do it like them. I know there's some people with proven success, but maybe you're not exactly like them. I would say that's my case. I'm so different I was so different from everyone else. But think about this. We're all different. No one's exactly the same. Or maybe you think, oh, that person has a better situation than I do. You don't know really about that person's situation. Everyone's situation is different, but you can do it. I like this picture. You have someone climbing the ladder themselves, and then you have another person who's being pulled up from people above them, or you have another person who's being pushed from the bottom to climb up. Everyone's situation is different, but you can do it. It's up to you. Ultimately, your success is your responsibility. You can do it. Now, I wanted to mention, some people ask, why is there a monthly limit? Why is there a limit at all? There's a very good intention. ATOMY sets a limit, right? So that many of us can reach the top. They want many people to earn this much, not just a couple people. I think that's so generous and good-hearted. The excess will come down to the bottom and supply the people who are just starting now and who still hasn't made it to the top. I think that's so generous of the company. It's really a great sharing. So we'll all meet at the top together, right? And residual bills. Of course, we have bills that keep coming and coming. And I want to point out prices, inflation. The prices of things will keep growing and growing. You need this residual income. If you just do it on the side for extra income, whether you do it full time, this is a great opportunity. And can you think of a lot of people who need this kind of opportunity? I think there's a lot of people out there who don't know about ATOMY yet. There's two main types of income, general commission and mastership bonus. Now, I want you to look more into the compensation plan, but I'm going to start with just describing general commission. General commission. We talked about the consumers on the left and talked about the consumers on the right. These are people buying the products. The points are associated with the products, and they're just accumulating. Now, what I want to point out in this slide is what you can look forward to. Take a look at the last column here, where it says commission. You could be earning this daily, and currently in ATOMY, that's 6 days a week. Now you say, well, maybe $60 is not that much, but if you earn 60, 120, 240 every single day for a month, that would accumulate and add up to an amount that you could really change your life. It could really improve your life. Get rid of some of those money worries, right? It could add up. Why not? It's a free opportunity, and this is what you could look forward to. Now, you see here how much you could make on a daily basis, and we haven't even talked about mastership bonus yet. Mastership bonus, what does that mean? That means in addition to general commission, you have a mastership bonus that you can earn twice a month. On top of that you just saw, that's so amazing. Twice a month you could earn this, and these are what's called challenge periods. Now, what's a mastership? There's 7 different levels of mastership in ATOMY. Sales Master, Diamond, Sharon Rose, all the way up to Imperial. That's the top. If you take a look at Sales Master, these are like the structures that you have to form within one of those challenge periods where a whole team is working together to achieve all together at the same time within the same challenge period. Now, if you take a look at Sales Master, right, it's about PV. That's point value. We call it point value in ATOMY, PV, the points associated with the products. Now, you see the biggest difference is between Sales Master and Diamond. So once you become a Sales Master, like we talked about, you don't need skills here. You just need to learn how to do ATOMY. let's say you work with your consumers and you qualified and you reach the requirement to be sales master. Let's say you're a sales master now. Congratulations. Now all you have to do is share your experience and teach at least 2 people on your left group, teach at least 2 people on your right group how to become sales master just like you did. So really a lot of ATOMY is just experiencing it yourself, right? And then teaching other people. That's amazing. Now, Diamond Master, let's say you teach at least 2 people on your left to be sales master, 2 people on your right, and then you work hard together, achieve it within the same challenge period, you become a Diamond Master. So to become a Diamond Master, you have to ensure that your partners achieved their Sales Master bonus. That's amazing. Now, if you understand how to do Diamond Master, you know how to do the rest of the masterships. So let's say you become Diamond Master. It's the same thing. You have the experience, you know now. So you can teach at least 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right, work together within the same challenge period. If they achieve their Diamond Master bonus, then you become Sharon Rose. This is system income and it's a win-win for everyone. Now, if we keep going, it's the same. It just repeats the same all the way up to Imperial. So you see the difference between Sales Master and Diamond. Then the Diamond structure repeats all the way to Imperial. So please, I want you to know that you can do this. This here, I just wanted to show you the income. This is the cash promotion. This is a one-time cash promotion when you become these masterships for the first time. Now, think about the job you have right now. Do you have an opportunity to earn bonuses like this? Do you have the opportunity to make $1 million cash bonus? It's incredible, right? Please dream big. You will see Imperial Masters in your country. You can do it. We're just ordinary people, but because of the ATOMY system, we're doing extraordinary things. This here is just to show you that you also get gifts. You get gifts the first time you reach a mastership, plus you get the income that you just saw. It's really incredible. This is all real. And I think it's an opportunity, a free global opportunity that really could change your life. Now, these are the pins. I'm sure you've seen some people wearing these beautiful swan pins. These are income, based on income. Auto Sales Master Club, Leaders Club, all the way up to Imperial. Now, I want to ask you, how many of you this year, how many of you are going to get a pin this year? Make this a goal. You know, even though it's February, Happy Lunar New Year. This is a new year, a fresh start. I hope that you reset your goals and reach those goals by the end of the year. This is what I found in ATOMY. I wish that you find this too. I just wanted to mention, there's a lot of resources here. And now with these videos, people are passing videos along, right? Sending links. But I want you to know that we have so many resources, but you need to take time to learn how to use them. I feel like I see people now collecting all the resources, but are they stopping to watch themselves? Your self-development will be the example for those around you. Sometimes you got to go through some hardships. It's, you know, we learn through every experience, right? A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Through your experiences, you will get better and you'll be able to handle more experiences. And remember, you know, I'm not a perfect speaker, I know that, but I hope something today made a difference to you. And the success you see on the surface, what you don't see is not on social media. A lot of the times, the pictures and the videos, it shows the success and it may look easy, but most of the work happens outside, behind the scenes, and not on social media. But those 8 steps to success will be your guide. Please, I hope that you follow the 8 steps, trust the process, and remember, all leaders started as a beginner. We all go through the same thing. And honestly, I love Teamwork and ATOMY because I have my strengths and I have my weaknesses. And you could do something probably I can't do. And I could do something probably you can't do. But together we can do great things, right? Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I love Teamwork and ATOMY. Thank you so much to ATOMY, and thank you all for your time and your understanding. Thank you so much.